Hello, so today I will be reviewing Romeo Langford and seeing if he will be a great player in the NBA or be a bust out of the draft. Now, personally, I think he'll be a stud. I don't know why. I just really like this kid, and he's got all the talent in the world. This play shows you he's one of the best slashers in college basketball right now. Not only a freshman, not only a shooting guard, best slashers period in college basketball. He's a really good shooting guard, even though the team's been having a bad year, and his shot can be fixed, even though he's been 23% from three this year. I see that more as a stat that he's just chucking up threes instead of his actual shot. Because if you look at his shot, it's not that bad. It's not nearly as bad as Zion Williamson's or somebody like that. He's got a decent shot, and when he needs to, he does make those shots. And also, his overall field goal percentage is twice his field goal percentage from three at 46%, which is really nice. I mean, he's a slasher. It should be a bit higher, but with the amount of threes he takes a game, that pushes it down a bit. But he is still a great scorer and has lots of talent. He's been slipping down draft boards, but I see him as a really good player and probably a top 5 player on my board. So teams like the Wizards and teams like the maybe even the Hornets, if the Hornets don't make it, they should take a Romeo Langford as they're lower in the draft and they need more talent to put around their Bradley Beal or Kemba Walker. And he's just got a lot of talent. Now, some of the downsides of him is the shot, which I already mentioned, and his free throw percentage was only a 71%. And the way he plays as a slasher, he's going to draw lots of fouls, and he needs to make more of those free throws. But 71% isn't horrible, and I think that's a little bit of his shot, and he can easily fix that. If he can develop a 3 and a free throw percentage and a higher free throw percentage, I feel like he will be a great player in the NBA. His stats so far this year are 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists a game, which is really good. And he has got a very high ceiling. Now, his floor isn't as low as the RJ Barrett's, the Zion Williamson's, but his ceiling might be right up there with them. He is 6'6", got a 6'11" wingspan. It's great for slashing and great for defending. He's 202 pounds, which is like pretty average for his play style and stuff. And he's 18 years old, got a lot of room to develop. Now, I do want to see him down the line and see if he can turn around Indiana's season from the 7-game losing streak to something better. And I would be able to confirm what I've been saying of him thus far. But I'm going to get right into the comparison of him. And my comparison is DeMar DeRozan. He's a great slasher 2-guard who can play offense and defense. They both have really long wingspans, and their playstyles are awfully similar. And Romeo Langford has shown the ability to hit the mid-range and hit the 3-point shot, which DeMar DeRozan has. And now I'm going to get right into his skills and weaknesses. His skills is he's great at slashing. He can score at will. He's got a good, tough, and clutch shot ability. He has a very high ceiling, and he can play/defend positions 1 through 3, but is best at the 2, and that's where he will play at the NBA level. And his downside is he's a decent passer, but he's not always looking to pass. He's a little bit ball hoggy and got a little bit of that Mamba mentality, if you know what I mean. He's not a great shooter, even though his shot doesn't look bad. He has actually a pretty nice shot, in my opinion, and he hasn't been leading Indiana to wins, and I have a 7-game losing streak right now at the point I'm making this video. But that's where I'm going to wrap up the video. Personally, I think he will be a stud. But see you guys later, and peace.
It's like she said it's 1:30 a.m. Tell me what you call for. I just need somebody ready to tell me what it's all for. You know what you stand for, you know what you fall for. Said you don't believe in me, well that's your song called for. These things take time, you just gotta trust me. You got reason to doubt everybody here but